Good morning. I'm Dr. Felice Cellini, and I'm blessed and grateful to be in recovery. And welcome to our Sunday morning Why Wait for Recovery meeting. You're on.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Good morning, family. Actually, my name's Heidi, and I'm so blessed and grateful to be in recovery. And we get together twice a week to discuss how awesome recovery is, what it looks like, how to get it, where to find it. I'm a compulsive overeater, a binger, purger. I'm the food addict, actually, who had bariatric surgery. I'm also a drug addict in recovery.
And I'm a drug addict, alcoholic, anorexic in recovery. And welcome to everybody. So we got everybody covered, pretty much so.
Yes, we did. So
And you need a pen. Can you get a pen?
That's okay.
Oh, that kind of pen.
No, it's good. There's a lot going on this morning. So as an addict, I really have that ADD, ADHD component where it's hard for me to stay focused on one thing. So today, what are we discussing?
Today we're going to discuss that, if you hang out in the kitchen, you're bound to get a snack, right? And so we're going to talk about keeping ourselves protected a little bit in our recovery. We're going to talk about, which we talk about a lot, you guys. We talk about how, for me, addiction and recovery is real black and white. That there are no gray areas that I can step into, because that's when I find that I'm apt to get in trouble.
So I walk around with a committee in my head, and the committee's constantly chirping and talking. And as the addict, my addiction, I was in active addiction for a long time. 42 years is a long time. So it's constant conversations of, only one bite. Today is a crazy day. That person cut you off in traffic. I get into all these different conversations. And I generally, when I'm in active addiction, I thrive on chaos. So when I'm in recovery, I tend to go towards serenity. And the minute I start heading towards a chaotic thought, then it becomes so easy for me to start swapping things. Maybe if I swap almond for wheat, and I start doing all these different games, and maybe if I start picking up Percocet instead of smoking pot, I start having all these internal conversations, okay? And this week, in terms of cravings, have been a really crazy week for me.
Yeah, for me too. It's been a weird week, you guys.
I've wanted to pick up every single
Everybody
day
raise
this
their
week.
hands who might have wanted to use for 2 minutes this week.
I'm
Okay,
too-
everybody in the room. Okay.
Yeah, so it's crazy. I can go through those days and those weeks that I don't think of it at all. And then all of a sudden it can be days in succession that it doesn't stop. And then I have to look at different things. As the food addict, I've got the trigger foods. As the drug addict, and as an addict, I've got the thinking disease as well that just really puts me in that place that goes, well, this is my first best option. And then I have to look at the tools I've got for another solution.
And what we have to do too, Haiti, is we have to look at why that is. What's making me uncomfortable, and what am I not accepting about my world right now that makes me want to change the way that I feel, as opposed to deal with whatever it is that I'm supposed to be dealing with.
And that takes us into what are we talking about this week? The tradition or the principle?